I am Ellen Sasser, a 4th grade student at PRCS. My experiment for the science fair is edible water pots, which I hope someday will replace plastic water bottles. I learned this simple technique called reverse purification. It is basically forming a gel coating around the water. Here are a few things you'll need to start the experiment. A blender, sodium alginate, which is extracted from brown algae, calcium chloride, which is basically a type of salt, a bowl, some measuring spoons, and of course, water. Here, I am taking 1/4 teaspoon of sodium alginate. Next, we blend it. We add 1 teaspoon of calcium chloride into 4 cups of water. Now we blend it. Now I use this rounded spoon to scoop up sodium alginate and gently drop it in the bowl of calcium chloride. Let's leave it there for 10 minutes. Already see the pods forming. Now the pods are ready for me to eat and drink. Yeah, it's really good and it stores a lot of water. I conducted a few experiments with the pods. The first one was stability. I tried different measurements for the 2 compounds and also how long I needed to leave the pod in the water. The best combination was the measurements I mentioned earlier and leaving the pods to form for 1 hour to make the shell. And if you leave it for any longer, the shell would be too thick to eat. I test the ones from different heights. When you left it for 1 hour, it survived 5 feet. That's crazy. The second test I did was a taste test with friends and family. Everyone thought these water pods were edible, but flavor would make it more yummy. You could add Gatorade or Crystal Light. Anything that has sugar in it will make the shell too soft. My third test was to see what would happen if you leave it in the sun. 10 minutes, the water pot is perfectly fine. In 1 hour, it slowly starts to shrink. At 5 hours, there's a lot of water evaporated. And in 1 day, it turns out like this. Calculated the cost of the pods. Water pods, 3 of the big ones or 15 of the small ones, cost about 20 cents of sodium alginate and 80 cents of calcium chloride, which is $1 in total. Water bottles like this, which hold 20 ounces of water, averagely cost $1.50. But these hold less quantity of water. So plastic is definitely cheaper. My conclusion is that the edible water pods definitely have potential to replace these plastic bottles. We need to figure out how to make them in bulk, how to package them, and how to make them affordable. This idea has already been used successfully in the London Marathon, where runners drank and ate these pods. 20,000 plastic bottles were saved. Thank you, and that's all I got.